you wonderful women. I'm Janette, and I want to welcome you to my first blog post. I'm going to take you through an activity today that will let you lead a life free of mistakes. If you haven't seen my introduction video over in the sidebar, you might want to just pause this and take a look at it first. It kind of introduces the blog. Then come on back and we'll get ready for no mistakes. So today's topic is what most people call mistakes. What I'm here to tell you is there are no mistakes. We don't make mistakes. What we do is have learning experiences. All done things that haven't turned out the way we wanted them to. But have you ever noticed that once in a while it's turned out better? Well, if you take a look at the things that you normally would think of as mistakes and learn from them, you will never have another mistake. One of the things we're trying to do is build confidence. And confident people don't make mistakes. Now, I'm not saying that everything they try goes the way they planned, but if something doesn't go as they planned, they take a look at the facts. Thomas Edison said, "Every wrong attempt discarded is another step forward." You have to go through many wrong steps before you get to where you're going. But you can look at a lot of people who have become very successful and very famous, Thomas Edison being one of them. Walt Disney, he was bankrupt before he came up with his idea of the Disney park. Steve Jobs with Apple, Richard Branson with Virgin brand. They took those mistakes and turned them around, learned from them, and became twice as successful as they would have if they would have done it right the first time. There's a lot of things that can go wrong in life. Some are major, some aren't major. But if we take them apart and look at the facts, we can make it easier to understand why it happened the way it did and what we want to do different the next time. I came up with an activity you can do to change all your mistakes into learning experiences. So here's the activity. Step 1, you have to pick something that you've done that you felt was a mistake or wish you hadn't done. Then rate the intensity. Think about it and how does it make you feel on a scale of 1 to 10. 1 being, doesn't really bother me that much, and 10, oh my gosh, I can't stand this, it's horrid. So think in your mind about one thing that you thought was a mistake and how does it make you feel? You can write that down if you want. As an example, I broke my toe going out the door to get the mail without shoes on. And to me, that's rated an 8. It hurt and it was stupid. Step 2, think about why you did what you did. What good had you hoped would come from the action? In my examples, breaking my toe, I figured that I would save time by not putting shoes on. And I want to just quickly go get the mail. So that's what I thought would benefit. Step 3, now comes the hard part. You have to separate the facts from the feelings. Okay, you got to take away the emotion and the pain and just look at the facts. Okay? It may help to write these down. When you write them down, you can start to eliminate those feeling words. In my example, I was walking out the door fast and I didn't pick my feet up and my toe caught on the threshold and I was going so fast that it broke. Now step 4. So ask yourself from those facts, what good can I get from this experience? What positive information can I learn from it? For the example of my bare foot, broken toe. I need to slow down if I'm going to walk barefoot, pay attention to where I'm walking, or take time to put shoes on. Start looking at the good things in it or the things you could learn from it, it doesn't seem like such a big deal anymore. So then, step 5, I want you to go back and think again, how do you feel about that mistake now? Is it less? Is it less intense? On that scale of 1 to 10, did it go down? If it didn't go down, you may want to just go through and work it again. Come up with more facts. There'll be facts that you can learn from. That'll make it not such a bad thing anymore. That's all there is to it. If you do that for all the things that don't go right, you'll no longer make any mistakes. Scroll down for the video on how I used this process to take one of my mistakes and make it a life-saving experience. And then, if you want a copy of this activity, just click the button below the video and I'll email it to you. Thanks.